Yeah, well, I mean, Flawless is doing a great job tonight in promoting his new channel that he's giving you a lot of positive comments. So I'm gonna
Yo,
play
you just
devil's.
said, wait, Deji, you said I was too negative about Chelsea. Now I'm too positive
Yeah,
about Arsenal.
no, I'm just saying. Like for me, calamari is nothing to be shaking your bum about. Do you know what I mean? The only thing about calamari for me is, are you gonna have him with your starters or you're gonna have him with your main meal? Now let's explain. Let's just break this down. I've said to Dan before, and I will say it again. Arsenal are more Spursy than Spurs. And hear me out, Lawless, on this. Hear me out why they're more Spursy than Spurs. What is the point in bringing in a defender? Don't you try to skirt around that. That is the issue here, my brother. They need a striker. They need someone to be alongside Declan Rice, and they've gone for Calamari. What are they doing? And let me explain to you, Arsenal have done this over and over again. 2 seasons ago, they had the opportunity in the January transfer window to bring in 1 or 2 players to get it over and so that they can win the league. They had an opportunity on their first date to go to Nando's. What they decided to do was they went to Mr. Sam's and decided to get chicken chips and a drink for £2. That's what they did. And they ended up losing out on the league. And Arsenal are doing it again. I'm speaking passionately because actually, I just want Arsenal to be competitive. I actually
Why? Wait.
No,
Why do
you know
want
what
Arsenal
it
to be
is?
competitive? Why?
Do you know what it is? It's fun. All of us bantering each other, slewing each other, cutting each other's heads off is actually fun. But when Arsenal don't do what is required, I just think to myself, you man are mad. You're mad. You're crazy.
Deji, your entire life Arsenal have been that way. They've never done.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, why are these brothers not doing what we, the public, we're not in there. We don't train with the players, but we can see with our own eyes, Arsenal need a striker and they need someone alongside Declan Rice. But no, we're going to start shaking our bum violently because Calamari can play as a left back or left centre back. Are you kidding me? What? Why did you bring in Shiver Me Timbers? They brought in Shiver Me Timbers to play left back. That's what they did. And they keep telling me how good he is. Well, guess what? We didn't get to see how good Shiver Me Timbers was because the first game he was out the whole bloody season. So my point being, Arsenal, just do the right thing. I want my club to do the right thing. I want Man United to get serious. I need Chelsea to fix up. And I want Arsenal to bring in the right players. And then we will see Wagwan. We will see who is the best. But right now, we got Arsenal fans shaking their bum because we might improve on the amount of goals that we conceded last season. Are you being for real? We want to know whether you're going to get the goals. We want to know whether Martinelli will get 20 plus goals this season. We want to know whether Trossard or Martinelli is going to get 20 plus goals. Because you, man, were telling me at the beginning of last season that you can do it, if Man City can win the league without a striker, so could we. And I said, no, you're not Man City. No, you can't do it. That's what I want to know. And right now, you know what you want to, and Lawless, let me give you the biggest smasher that Arsenal fans have been doing, because I get a lot of trolls. I got Arsenal fans telling me yesterday, did I see the game in America that there was more Arsenal fans than United fans? Can you imagine? These men are shaking their bum because there were more Arsenal fans in the state. These men are more Spursy than Spurs. Dan, there's nothing for you to be happy about. It's a disgrace. My club is showing you the levels and what you don't need to be doing. We're being serious about this transfer window.
What have you done? What have Tottenham done that's about this transfer window that's been serious?
Bro, have you not seen?
If we're laughing stock getting Calafiori for 42 million, what does that make Tottenham do?
So can I ask you, Dan? You spent 42 million. Does this brother start?
Yes, he's going to be our left back.
Ahead of who?
Ahead of Timber, ahead of Zinchenko, ahead of all these guys that were.
It's a good squad.
Timber was a waste of money.
It's a good signing, man. It's a good signing.
Do you know what it is? I can't shake my bum for this signing because
Yeah,
even though it's a good, bro. Let's
clarify that, man. No shaking bums over here.
No, bro. No, I'm just saying this.
Deji, you're making out like we're not going to go into the market anymore. This is it. Transfer window's done. We bought a left back. It's shut. I guarantee that I will be exactly the same as you, thinking, where the hell's the striker? Where's the winger? Where's the midfielder? But there's time, man. We have to bring this back in.
I actually don't think there's time, bro. And can I just be real with you? The one position in world football that is easy to fill is defense. There's bags of defenders, mate. You could have got Bastoni. Bastoni does a similar thing to Calamari.
It cost 100, Dej.
To go on, no, but what I'm trying to say, Dan, is you need to prioritize. It's called prioritize.
It is a priority thing. I get that. I do get that in regards to priority. That's why I said they need a central midfielder and a striker. Will they get those? No. And I don't think that's dependent on the Calafiori deal. Arsenal just won't do it.
So if they don't do that, then they can't win the league. Then we know they ain't winning the league. You know what I'm saying? We know this. You know it, Deji. I know it. Like, we know they ain't winning the league. No way is that. Even asked that. I know Dan's not said, yeah, Arsenal are going to win the league this season because he's a sensible Arsenal fan. He one of the very few. But Dan was saying the other day, let's be real, at the end of last season, that this season is make or break for Arteta.
Which is
now, this season is make or break for Arteta. He's going about it in the wrong way, I lie.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
But I agree with you, but as a Spurs fan, you should be happy about that.
No, bro. I am happy, but at the same time, I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed. Why?
Because you know what it is?
I don't get that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. With me, I feel like I'm a passionate lover of the Premier League.
Right.
And let's be real, Man City has turned our beloved league to a farmers league. It's a farmers league, bro. These men winning left, right, and center. So for me, I don't mind if the thing is broken up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because now, we should all be ashamed. We should all be ashamed because we are doing F all. That's the truth.
I agree with that.
Man City is going to win the league for a fifth time. Can you imagine that? And Arsenal had the opportunity to do something about it, and they've pussied out. You had an opportunity to go Nando's, and you went for Uncle Sam's. You went for Sam's chicken and chips with a drink for £2. Then you deserve what happened.
Dej, what if you use the analogy that you're using? Yeah, they've got an Uncle Sam's for the defender that they kind of need, so that they can go Nando's for the fancier bird, so that they can go and sign a Gyökeres.
That's what we need now, man. That's what we need now. And just to pull Deji up on something that he said, because I do love Deji, right? But listen, when you're saying we are the club that are showing you how it's done, let me just read out what Tottenham have done so far, right? Yeah. Alfie Devine, Min Yang, Bergval, and Archie Gray.
Yeah.
That's showing Arsenal how it's done.
They're winning the league in that right, Deji.
Man.
Well, can I just say,
your club, as you say, has been as dusty as all of the teams you take all this mick about in the transfer window. That's what's happened right now. And you're shaking your bum saying this is how it's done. Arsenal can learn a few things. Arsenal are Spursier than Spurs. This is the way forward. Take a look, Arsenal, what Tottenham are doing. Archie Bloody Gray is your record signing so far. What's happening here?
So let's do this. Once upon a time, it was Saka who. It was Trossard who. It was even Ian Wright who, once upon a time. So as a footballer, we all got to start from somewhere. Now, I like the fact that we have gone out and got some unknowns. You know why? What has known players got us? Chelsea went and spent £1 billion on players we all know. And we just talked about it just a moments ago. They bloody finished fifth.
Yeah, we're signing unknowns, Dej. We're signing unknowns, mate.
Yeah, bro, but Lavia and Enzo and all these man there and Cuckoo and all these man, they are known. They are known. They're respected by the Chile. All these brothers, we knew about them, or at least some of us knew about them. Even Lawless, you were shaking your bum for Casemiro. Varane.
There's no shaking of bums over here. Let me just clarify that. There's no shaking of bums. Please, can you get me a banner down and say there's no shaking of bums?
Okay, no shaking of bums. Just please. Okay, you were excited for these dead guys. They're dead food. We've got some of the best up and coming talent in Europe, and at the moment, all I can do.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Archie Gray,
you're gonna skip by that like you just didn't say what you just said. Hold on. You've got some of the best up and coming talent in Europe. Did Europe change? Europe change? Huh?
Bro,
we talking about different Europe.
There's a couple. Let me drop a couple of names for you.
Yeah, you drop the names, man.
We better have heard of them, by the way. I tell you the truth.
Look out.
No, they're unknowns, Dan. They're unknowns. Best upcoming talent, but unknown.
Look out for Mikey Moore. Look out for that kid. That is a special talent coming out.
Generational Deji.
You know when you said if you sound like Don at any moment to let you know this is it.
Look, let me tell you where you can cancel me. If these young guns don't deliver the goods, cancel me. But Don is a madman. We can all see that. Tottenham at the moment we're bringing in all these players that you ain't heard of. You don't know about them to knock them. But let me tell you, Archie Gray is cooking.
Yeah,
Bergwijn is cooking.
He was unreal against Chelsea, so I'll give you that. He looks good.
Right.
I like Archie Gray, but I don't think that's the levels to be looking at personally.
I think you'd be very, very. Remember this football thing, bro. I done gave you, man, the roadmap. Let me remind you of the roadmap one more time because I know that you, man, have forgotten. We are not trying to win the league this season. We are aiming to win the league in season 27-28. You heard it here live and direct.
You've got a process.
So these all these young guns that we've brought in are going to be in their prime 27-28. And I was telling you this at the end of last season before there was an Archie Gray at my club.
So Deji, what about the domestic cups then? We're just bypassing them.
Bro, like I said to you, the domestic cups, I'm not you, bro. I'm not you. For me, the domestic cups is like running the London Marathon. If you decide that on your journey, you want to get a swig of water, by all means, knock yourself out. Or if you want to get a sponge that you dipped in the bucket and you squeeze it on your head, knock yourself out. But if we want to just continue running to the finish line, so be it.
So domestic cups, you're not interested in trophies? Domestic cups?
No, I'm interested in proper trophies.
Okay, so Europa League, is that classed as a proper trophy?
I think that's about the minimum that Spurs should be accepting.
Okay, so you're in the Europa League.
Because it guarantees Champions League.
So Europa League, should Spurs target that this season? Because you're one of the best teams in that competition.
Yes, we should. And I don't mind finishing lower than this season to win it.
Okay, that's
but Tottenham must finish in the Champions League at the end of this season.
So FA Cup or League Cups defunct, they don't matter.
Does the FA Cup or League Cup get us Champions League football?
Is it all about getting Champions League football? Are you Daniel Levy in disguise?
Bro, you know what it is?
Yes.
With me,
trophies is football. Wait, Deji, is football not about winning?
Thank you, Flawless. Thank you,
Flawless.
I can't believe you sound like this, Deji.
No, bro. Flawless.
I know you're a Spurs fan, but you should.
I know you well, and you know off stream, we've talked about it before, and we need to connect. What I won't do is lie to you or anyone here who are pretending to lie. The FA Cup and the Carabao Cup don't mean jack. Do you get me? You might as well melt those trophies, melt them, and use it as a panel on your bloody garage door or satin. Do you get what I'm saying? Like those trophies don't mean nothing.
Wait. So because we are around a similar age, I believe so. So in 2008, when you won the Carabao Cup, you didn't celebrate it.
No, I can't.
You didn't celebrate it.
Liar, man. Liar, man.
I can't celebrate for that trophy, man.
Who won it? Okay. Like Juan de Ramos.
Yeah, Juan de Ramos. Yeah, it was Juan de Ramos. Yeah, it was Juan de
Ramos. Look, I'm different. Other people can pretend like winning the even Liverpool. Or Liverpool that won the Carabao Cup.
Wait. So
their fans are not even talking about it, bro.
Don't do that. Liverpool did a parade for it. Let's not do that. They won the FA Cup, League Cup, and did a parade. I'm not lying. They did a parade for it.
Bro, I can't be excited about them trophies. And then your manager, the biggest disgrace, Eric Ten Hag, after the most dustiest season we've ever seen from Man U in the Prem, came out to say after the FA Cup win that Man City, in my opinion, didn't even look bothered about, to say that's what I do. That's what I do, Ten Hag. I'm Ten Hag. I win trophies. No one gave a damn. No one cared.
No, I care. United fans cared. Let's not do that. As much as I dislike the manager, I cared. But I get it. You know what? I get it. Innit? You the guy who's saying lobster's terrible and never had lobster. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You can't miss what you've never had. That's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is.
I don't think that you
value fourth over. No, wait. You value fourth over. You would take fourth and no trophy over fifth in the FA Cup to be in the Champions League, correct? Because FA Cups don't matter.
I think
what's the debate? If trophies don't matter, why are you pausing for so long?
Yeah, for me, I would. To be fair, I would. And also because in the world of football, though, Flawless, in the world of football, finishing fourth and being in the Champions League, one, pays you more as a club. So if you're looking at it from a business perspective, it makes business sense to finish top four. But also, if you're wanting to attract big players, if we're wanting to show that we can compete with the big guns, big players are more likely to come if you're playing in the Champions League